Hello, hello. Happy Saturday to everybody. Give me 1 second. Let me fix something real quick. Ay, 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 ay. Let's see if that fixes that. Nope. Give me 1 second, guys. That's my little dirty. I don't get it. Why? Okay. Should be good now. Sorry about that. I had to adjust the chroma. Okay, so what we're doing is we're checking out the Sayintentions GA and VFR traffic injections. And we're going to be doing that today by flying from W35 down to KHSD. So right now off the bat, Atomic, because commercial aircraft doesn't really fly, or general aviation, there's no much data, so there's not traffic being injected here, but there will be some down in KHSD when we land, so we'll check it out there. I was going to fly out of Leesburg today, but because the air show, they have flight restrictions, so trying to do that with Sayintentions would see the TFR and tell me to get out, so that wasn't going to work. So we'll just roll with this airport and work what we have. So how's everybody's weekend going? I hope everybody's doing well so far. Okay, so we're going to prep this airplane, so we'll take off the engine covers. We'll walk up to static. And you know what? It is too clear of a day. So what we're going to do is make sure we got the real weather. We'll turn on live weather and watch it change. We're going to go from this nice day to this crappy weather. This is crappy weather. Actually, I'm not going to fly in this today. I already made my flight plans, so we'll just turn off the live weather. And let's just have some fun here. Let's see. Let's do some broken clouds. Now, let's see, that's too much. Scattered clouds. What do you guys think? Scattered clouds or a few clouds? I think we'll do scattered clouds. We'll be fine with scattered. Yeah, this looks good. All right. So it kind of gives it more of a realistic instead of a total clear day. We're going to come up here, remove the PITA cover, and then we'll remove the chocks. All right, and we'll jump in the aircraft by doing LB and B on the controller. We're going to start the aircraft. First, we'll turn on the master battery so we can turn on the beacon lights. Let this engine come up first. I'm going to check my fuel. So we got a good thing we checked this because it was set to the left. So we want to move this to the middle. There we go. And we want to make sure our mixture is all the way in. Check the parking brake. We'll make sure it's set. There we go. And this guy should be coming on here in a minute. It's because we're not on. So turn on the avionics. That would help. So we'll open that so they can hear us, right? I got the window closed. They probably won't hear us. All right, prop clear. And we'll go ahead and start the aircraft with the magneto key. There we go. So, with the window open, I said prop clear. They should hear me, right? We have the beacon light, so we're good there. We'll leave the window open as we get the flight planned into the EFB, or into the avionics, I should say. And then we'll shut the window. Guys, make sure I shut that window. We don't want like a bird or anything flying in. So let's go ahead and load our flight plan. So bring it up this way. We'll do a sim brief this way. We'll do a view here. Should be loaded in already. So we're going from KW35. It's actually known as W35, which is Potomac. And we're going down to KSHD. Like I said, we're checking out Sayintentions AI's GA VFR Traffic Intjection, but this airport doesn't have any data. So we're actually just gonna wait till we get down to the airport that does. I was gonna try to go to Leesburg today, or flat of Leesburg, but can't do that because of an air show. And I need one more thing. Let me actually zoom in one more time. Make sure yeah, okay, I think we're good now. Sorry guys, I'm zooming in on the camera and it's messing with my colors. All right, let's just go ahead and make it 200 on the zoom. All right, so there we are. So I have my flight plan here. Everything's good. We're gonna go ahead and send that, import that into the avionics. We'll go ahead and check it here. That looks right. So we're leaving runway 29 and we'll land down at KSHD on runway 5. Okay. Departure November Charlie Juliet 472. Are you there?
November Charlie Juliet 472, Potomac approach here.
Would like a VFR clearance out of Potomac W35 down to KSHD if possible. We're doing VFR and we'd like to do about 3,500.
November Charlie Juliet 472, on departure maintain VFR at or below 3,500. Departure on 126.825, squawk 1653.
On departure maintain VFR at or below 3,500 feet. Departure is going to be on 126.825 and I'll squawk 1653, November Charlie Juliet 472. Okay, let's get all that set up.
November Charlie Juliet 472, read back correct.
So we're going to do 1653 code. That didn't look right. Oh, you know why? Because it's not on. So let's turn that on. 1653 on. Okay, we're good now. Always check those things. And we're going to set our altitude to 35. And the flight level control, FLC, will make that 7,400, which is what this airport's for. Or airplane is for. Rated for, I should say. Okay. Got that. Think everything's good. 35 squawk and 126. Departure is going to be on 12625. Okay, so we'll stay on this frequency 126.825. Got it. Oh, I need to make sure something. The other night I was playing around with the Sayintentions. I don't want any disasters. So let's just make sure. Let me make sure this is all set up right. Multiplayer, controls, headset. Where was it? Doopy-doopy-doo. Oh, crisis. We don't want any crisis on this one. We could, but I don't want to. All right, we're ready to go. Departure November Charlie Juliet 472. We're gonna taxi out to runway 29 for departure.
November Charlie Juliet 472, read back correct.
Guess they don't care. And let's check our flaps. Bring those in all the way. Okay, we'll set them up as we get there. Okay, let's go. Doing some cleaning in my office, so I kind of have things rearranged a little bit. There we go. Just make sure where I'm at. I think we can turn. Or should I turn this way? I think we're gonna turn left. Park and brake off. Let's go ahead and turn. There we go. Guys, I am currently using the production build of Flight Simulator. I am not using the beta. There's some issues with my plugins, so I went back to production. This flight is going to be about probably about half an hour. Again, I couldn't fly out of Leesburg today because there's an air show there and they have a TFR, and because I'm using Sayintentions AI, it will flag me as violating the TFR. All right, let's move a little to the left out here, and then we'll do a sharp right turn. We get lined up here. So this is one of those really isolated airports. So Sayintentions AI Traffic Intjection for GA VFR doesn't work here. I tried Taxi Tuner to find like some parking space so we can inject some traffic, but because it's a very small airport, you can't. But it does work. I've been testing it with my home airport, Leesburg, and that actually works. Does it get all the traffic? It's a little bit buggy, to be honest with you, okay? But overall, it does a pretty good job. Okay, we're gonna set our heading out, and then we're just gonna fly out, and then we'll get this flight going. Here we go. Let me get departure. Departure November Charlie, July 472 is holding short, runway 29, ready for departure.
November Charlie, Juliet 472, cleared for takeoff runway 29er. Maintain VFR at or below 3,500. Departure on 126.825 squawk 1653.
Cleared for takeoff at runway 29. Maintain VFR at or below 3,500 feet. Departure is on 126.825. Squawk is 1653. November Charlie Juliet 472. Yep. Squawk 1653. Okay, guys.
November Charlie Juliet 472, read back correct.
And off we go. So we got the first stage of flaps. And we'll lift off here at 60. There we go. Oh, I'm liking this. This feels nice today. Some flights can be off to a bad start. This one's actually pretty good. So we're gonna fly, and we'll come up, and then we'll bank over to the left here in a second. We're gonna get past those. Oops. Aha! Somebody didn't remind me. We gotta shut this window. There we go. I thought it was a little loud. I told you guys in chat to remind me. I opened it so I could say clear prop. And nobody in chat reminded me. Bad chat. No, I'm just messing with y'all. Some of you just joined, so it's all good. Let's fly to that vertical magenta, and then we'll flip
November
it
Charlie Juliet 472 radar contact. Over Potomac Air Park at 1300 feet. Berkeley Springs altimeter 299er1. Departure Centurion 7 X-ray Sierra 2000 for 4000. Centurion 7 X-ray Sierra radar
we gotta
contact.
adjust this. We're at 2992, so we gotta make that 2991.
Up to 1000 Centurion 7 X-ray Sierra.
Copy. Expect RNAV 29er into Potomac, Alpha Tango Hotel.
Cessna Alpha Tango Hotel, proceed
There
direct box E,
2991.
cleared for the RNAV runway 29er approach.
Harrisburg approach, Cessna Alpha Tango Hotel, proceed direct to Bati, clear for the RNAV 29er approach into Potomac.
We are still climbing. We're currently at 2000, so we're good. Should start to bank here to the right. How's everybody doing today? Is everybody's weekend good? Hope it is.
Departure Bonanza 7 Golf Uniform 2000 for 4000.
Attention viewers, this is your captain speaking. If you're enjoying the flight, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for flying with us today.
Bonanza 7 Golf Uniform radar contact. Climb and maintain 1000.
Climb 1000, Bonanza 7 Golf Uniform.
Let's see what our procedures are going to be for approach. We'll just keep it simple. We'll do a runway 5.
Departure, Skyhawk 781,
Straight.
Foxtrot Mike 1700 on
Let's go ahead and
climb
activate that
3000,
now.
heading 260.
So we're going to be at 2000
Turn right heading 095, vector is marked
on the descent.
then navigation.
We'll let that
Skyhawk
climb
1
up to
Foxtrot Mike, contact
3500.
Washington Center on 132.275.
132.275, 1 Foxtrot Mike.
Bonanza 7 Golf Uniform. Climb and maintain 3000.
Guys, if you're just joining me, what you're hearing
Up
is
to 3000,
Sayintentions.
Bonanza
If you're
7
new
Golf
to my
Uniform.
channel, I use VATSIM and I also use Sayintentions AI. I need to set up the Sayintentions with VATSIM so that when I'm talking to VATSIM and then they go offline, that Sayintentions actually takes over. So we just don't go total quiet.
Monsoon 77 Alpha Golf, contact Potomac,
But I
departure on
find that
119.85.
being able to talk to ATC, whether it's VATSIM or Sayintentions, it's just more realistic than having to like go through the native. I mean, the native ATC, if you're just starting out, it's good.
Pilatus 0 Sierra
But
Bravo, climb and
I
maintain
prefer
flight
to
level
talk
240.
that way. It actually helps me with the comms and learn it that
Pilatus
way.
420 Sierra Bravo.
Now, it would have been nice if Microsoft would have allowed you to talk to the comms, to the ATC. But it doesn't. All right, I'm going to leave you guys out. We're going to bring up our flaps. We might fly right into the clouds here. Let's see what happens there.
Potomac approach, Cessna 123 Alpha, 4500. En route to Kilo Hotel Lima Golf.
Potomac departure, Takeoff number 172 Delta Bravo, overhead of Hagerstown Regional, with you at 2000.
Guys, let me know in chat what you guys fly. You know, I'm curious what everybody flies
Commutator
with their
4268,
flight
contact
sims.
Dulles Tower on 134.425.
Let me know in that chat.
Switching
Let's
to Dulles
talk about
Tower
it
on
as a community.
134.425, E Commutator 4268.
Oh, that's interesting. OBS is telling me there's a go live button, but it's already live. I just upgraded, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't crash. It's always a nightmare when you have certain plugins and you upgrade OBS and the third-party plugin people haven't, the third-party plugin developers haven't updated it, so then you get that mismatch between the plugins and the OBS. Ooh, this is kind of misty, cloudy here. And I should have my nav lights on and stuff like that. Bad and pitot heat. I was distracted earlier, but we're okay. So we got 88. So I said the trip was 33 nautical miles. That was the first leg. Total's a little bit over an hour.
Climbing 7,000 feet.
So you got me for a little bit. If you're liking this stream, thank you for, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. It greatly helps me out a lot. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love that you guys give me.
Crusader 4 Hotel Kilo, contact Washington Center on
Yes.
132.275.
We're getting some nice subs today, so I appreciate
Over
that,
to
folks.
Washington Center on 132.275, Crusader 4 Hotel Kilo.
I'm gonna leave you guys on the outside. So I used to stream music when I was on Twitch. And when I am on Twitch, I still will stream music over there because I can actually mute the VOD track so I don't get penalized. YouTube doesn't allow me to do that, so it's a little bit... But what I can do for some entertainment, we can actually turn on Sayintentions tutor, or yeah, tutor, not tutor, travel advisory. Watch this, guys. And we can learn a little bit about the area together. So I'm going to go to my intercom, and on channel 2, this is all through the Sayintentions client. I'm going to change my co-pilot to tour guide. That's what I meant to say. And we've got Jeff. Here we go. So with the magic of AI, check this out. Jeff, are you there? Say hello to YouTube viewers.
Hello to all the YouTube viewers tuning in. We're soaring over West Virginia, enjoying the beautiful views from above. Stay tuned for more exciting sights from our flight.
And are you going to provide us that? Because we do have some viewers watching right now, so I'm sure they would like to hear about the area.
Absolutely, Andrew. We're currently flying over Buzzards Gap Ultralight Port in Berkeley Springs, WV. This area is known for its stunning natural beauty and historical significance. Berkeley Springs itself is famous for its warm mineral springs, which have been attracting visitors for centuries. George Washington even visited here in the 18th century. The springs are believed to have healing properties, and people from all walks of life come to enjoy the therapeutic benefits. So to all the viewers on YouTube, you're virtually experiencing a place that has been a retreat for many, including a founding father.
Cessna 123 Alpha.
Sometimes we get the ATC from Sayintentions and Jeff, they'll start talking at the same time, then it gets crazy. I've asked Sayintentions if they can drop the volume of like ATC, you know, so they create some little bit of a difference so that we can actually hear them better, not at the same volume. Maybe I can do something with my audio mixer. Maybe I could change out the sounds a little bit.
On Bird's departure, Vision Jet November 3131 X-ray is with you at flight level 3,600, headed to flight level 17,000. We have direct the HOAG, climbing and maintaining 170, 17,000, Vision Jet 31 X-ray.
Vision Jet 31 X-ray, contact Washington Center on 132.275.
So as we get to this airport, hopefully the Sayintentions Traffic Intjection for GA and VFR actually show the airplanes. We'll have a look when we get down there. Where I took off from Potomac W35, because there's no large like commercial flights or GA, there's no data for them to pull. I tried to fix it in Taxi Tuner where you can actually add parking spaces and then it would inject the traffic that way, but it doesn't seem to be for that airport. But that's okay. We'll make the best of it. Where are we at speed-wise? Here we go. We got a little bit of a wind coming from the northeast at 5 miles an hour, so it's not too big of a deal. You look at the bird, we're not too far off. Oh, and another thing with the Sayintentions AI GA VFR release to their premium subscribers, there's now this thing called career mode, and what it is you fly so many hours and they start promoting you. Let's see if I can find it. It's kind of cool. Let's go to Sayintentions. Let me log in their pilot portal right now. So right now they got me ranked as a veteran pilot. I've had 204 total flights with Sayintentions. My VFR is 66.3 and IFR is 11.4 hours. And I visited 45 different airports. And they call this career mode. I mean, it's a career mode, but they actually call it the Gate 404 Club. Apparently there's some badges, some new badges coming soon. They haven't activated that, but basically you'll get a badge if you get to 100 airports. If you do an emergency land-in and land safely, they'll give you a badge for that. 5 scans. What's 5 scans? Get at least 5 people to scan your Sayintentions AI Pilot IO badge. Okay. So apparently there's this badge that you can get, and I can interact with you guys with that. So we'll see what happens with that. I can see my house from here. So you cruise at flight level 500 over your house and you'll get a badge. Long haul pilot. That's going to be a
Skyhawk 51905 Yankee is VFR out of Martinsburg. Request flight following to Frederick Airport. Frank. Delta Kilo. Yankee. Roger, can you give me my spot code again?
Skyhawk 95 Yankee, you already have flight following. Continue as planned to Frederick Airport.
Ooh.
Roger, 95 Yankee.
So long haul.
Baron 5 Yankee Sierra 2000 for 4,000.
I'm trying not to overtalk.
Baron 5 Yankee Sierra, radar
about 3
contact,
miles out,
VFR
we noticed
altitudes.
Cape on Bridge United Methodist Church.
To 1,000,
This charming
Baron 5
church
Yankee
is a
Sierra.
staple of the local community, serving as a place of worship and gathering for residents. Cape on Bridge itself is a small town nestled in the scenic beauty of West Virginia's mountains. The church is a testament to the town's enduring spirit and sense of community. It's fascinating how such places become landmarks over time, not just for their architectural beauty, but for the stories and lives they encompass.
So we got a long, so the other 2 categories for these badges are long haul pilot. It says complete an IFR flight over 8 hours in total duration. And the other one is vector, successfully follow radar vectors to final approach. So those are all gonna come soon, and that would be the available badges in Sayintentions AI. So right now, my badge is called First Flight, complete a flight using Sayintentions AI. And that was done 4 months ago. But I haven't actually seen my badge. So that's something I'm still looking into. Let's see where we're at here. 35, everything's going good. When we come down to about 45, we'll start setting up for the approach. Hey Jeff, explain to the YouTube viewers why it would be to their benefit to subscribe to the Game Speaker YouTube channel for flight aviation related content. Let's see if he does it.
Citation 4 Victor Victor, contact Cleveland Center on 132.125.
Subscribing to the GameSpeaker
132.125 for citation 4 Victor Victor. Good day.
Get access to a treasure trove of flight-related content, from breathtaking aerial tours to in-depth discussions on aviation technology and history. It's like having a front row seat to the skies with expert insights and entertaining commentary. Plus, you'll join a community of fellow aviation lovers who share your passion for flight. So buckle up and hit that subscribe button for an exhilarating journey through the world of aviation.
Thank you, Jeff, for that.
You're welcome.
Baron 5 Yankee Sierra, contact Washington Center on 133.55.
133.55 for Baron 5 Yankee Sierra.
Attention viewers, this is your captain speaking. If you're enjoying the flight, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for flying with us today.
Greatly appreciate it for everybody that has liked and subscribed so far. That just keeps me going, motivated. I enjoy creating this community because there's so many like-minded people that are into flight sim and aviation, stuff like that. Today there's a flight show over at Leesburg, and that's why my home airport, and that's why I couldn't take off from that airport. There's a TFR, and Sayintentions AI ATC actually takes that data and uses the TFR, so they would prevent me from flying. Or nag me, I should say. So we took off at another airport close by, which is W35. A little bit more clouds here. Just check the weather, make sure that there's no storms. Doesn't look to be. I'm actually using my customized weather. Right now it's really bad outside, so I didn't want to fly through that. So rather than me actually, when I use custom weather, rather than just having perfect clear skies, I just added some scattered clouds. Kind of makes it a little more realistic, being able to do that. And if you guys don't know how to do that, you just come up here to the menu, click on the clouds, and you can come down. See, if I turn this on, this would make live weather. But I can also change my clouds, so I can make clear skies. I can change whatever type of cloud structure I want. I can make it overcast. I can even make it start snowing or raining, some thunderstorms. But like I said, I use scattered clouds today. In case any of you are wondering, and also wondering how to change that. If there's any questions you have, I might be able to answer. You can leave those in the comment in the chat, and I can see if I can answer them. Or we can see if other people in the live stream chat would like to answer that as well. There's so many great subscribers that come around and offer help. I've had real pilots come and help me, whether they were commercial or VFR pilots. I've even had people that are real ATC folks that actually help me with the comms. Yeah, it's a great community. Guys, I owe you guys, gals and girls, I owe you one more video out of the 3 series of the top 3 VFR airports. We've done the Toronto airport, which is really nice. If you haven't seen that, make sure you check out that video. And also Sedona was my second airport that I chose for the top 3. The next one is going to be out in Oregon. So I should have that video probably within the next week or so. So be on the lookout for that. Jeff, is there anything else interesting for my YouTube viewers?
Absolutely. At our 1 o'clock, about 8 miles out, you'll see the striking Massanutten Mountain. This mountain is part of the Ridge and Valley Appalachians
right
and
here,
stretches
guys.
for about 50 miles. It's a popular spot for hiking and skiing, and its unique geology makes it a fascinating subject for geologists and nature lovers alike. The mountain's name is derived from a Native American term meaning basket, which is quite fitting given its cradle-like shape. It's a beautiful sight from up here and a favourite among those who enjoy outdoor adventures.
Is that a ski resort there too, Jeff?
Yes, there is a ski resort nearby. You're likely seeing Bryce Resort, which is nestled in the beautiful Shenandoah Valley. It's a popular destination for skiing and snowboarding, offering a variety of slopes for all skill levels. The resort also features a golf course and lake with summer activities, making it a year-round attraction. It's a great spot for both adventure seekers and those looking to relax in a scenic setting.
What elevation is Bryce Resort?
Bryce Resort is situated at an elevation of approximately 2,200 feet above sea level.
So it's not too bad. Guys, I also did a video on using how to use Copilot to help you read charts and approach plates. It's pretty neat, so have a look at that as well. I mean, it's pretty impressive how Microsoft Copilot can actually read your screen and actually highlight the area that they're talking about for you. So if you got any questions on how to read charts or approach, take a look at that video and then try it yourself. And you don't have to use it just for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, 2020. It works pretty much with anything X-Plane because you're just doing a flight chart, right? So.
Attention viewers, this is your captain speaking. If you're enjoying the flight, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for flying with us today.
Again, thank you guys for everyone that's hit that like button today and also the subs. You guys are helping me grow this channel, and I'm very grateful for that, so thank you. You guys are seeing me look down. Actually, I'm using the Sayintentions Pocket app, and they actually added a scratch pad, so I can actually write certain things down on my phone now, so I don't forget. So when ATC comes on, I can, like I said, write them down here. And that app is also free. Is Sayintentions perfect? No, it's not. I'm going to be very honest with you. There are some bugs. They're still trying to work it out, and there's always going to be bugs, but the energy from those developers are really on point, and they try to really make this a immersive and enjoyable experience. They offer a one-day, I think it's 24-hour trial, just to see how you can like it. The client is very lightweight, so it doesn't tax your system. Been using it for several months now. And one nice thing about using the Sayintentions ATC service is if you're using VATSIM, you can also use Sayintentions with it. So if you're in VATSIM and you're flying and all of a sudden they go offline, or you fall out of their area and it's uncovered, then Sayintentions will actually take over. So you're always talking to somebody, either a live ATC person or the ATC traffic controller from Sayintentions AI. They also provide like different services. There's like a mentor that you can add to your intercom, or a tour guide. They also do sky ops. You can also have it throw scenarios at you. I can have it where, a situation we're flying along and all of a sudden a situation occurs. You can make that like a different percentage, the probability of something happening. Like the other day I did something, I was testing it, and my people in the plane said, "Hey, somebody's cut their finger, you need to land quick." So I did that, but for the most part it worked. But then somehow or another the AI got confused, and then I don't know, all hell all hell broke loose. So it was a little buggy, and that may have been my fault because I didn't set the client. You're supposed to load the flight fresh, so it knows where you're starting from, and it sets up your flight and what it's going to do. But overall, I've been enjoying the service, right? And I've gone back to the production because I have some plugins that don't work with the Sim Update 4. You guys saw me doing some videos about that. It did improve performance, but it crashes because it's conflicting with those plugins that are in my community folder, right? And the developers usually will not start development until they actually stabilize the sim, or that beta 4 turns into production. Hope you guys are enjoying the weekend and enjoying this flight. I want to thank you guys for taking the time just for watching me for a little bit. Greatly appreciate it.
Baron 5 Yankee Sierra, contact Andrews Tower on 118.4.
118.4, you Baron 5 Yankee Sierra.
November Charlie Juliet 472, contact Potomac departure on 132.85.
Contact in Potomac departure on 132.85, November Charlie Juliet 472. See ya. So 132.85. So 132.85. Potomac departure, November Charlie Juliet 472, currently at 3500.
November Charlie Juliet 472, Potomac departure. Good afternoon, Edinburgh, altimeter 29901.
Out, you'll see the submarine bridge. This unique structure is nestled in the scenic Shenandoah Valley.
The altimeter at Edinburgh is 29.91, November Charlie Juliet 472.
Period. as if
we're
it's
already set
submerged,
to
especially during high
9.91.
water levels. It's a popular spot for outdoor recreation, drawing in kayakers and nature enthusiasts who enjoy the serene surroundings. The bridge and its surrounding area offer a glimpse into the natural beauty and tranquility of Virginia's
Guys, we're
landscape,
actually gonna
making it a delightful point of
set
interest
up
for those
approach.
flying over.
Well, I actually have it set up. I need to set the altitude for the approach. So we're gonna look at my FPL, and the final is 2000. Okay, so let me go get my other planner here. Okay, let me get this real quick. So the elevation epidemic is, I believe it's like 400 and some feet elevation. Yeah, 412.5 feet. So we're at 1,000. So we're gonna come down to about, yeah. Let's drop this down some. And then I'll fly the rest, and we'll do a VNAV there. Okay. Yeah, it should work for us. Again, guys, I like to thank my viewers for the likes and the subscriptions when I stream, because the way YouTube is set up, unless you give it permission, I can't use the automatic bot that I use to thank you. It works well on Twitch, right? Because they don't have that, but on YouTube it's kind of hard. So if you've liked and subscribed, thank you so much. Guys, if you have questions, let me know. If I can't answer them, we can kick them over to the AI, and they should be able to answer that for us. Like, here's a good question. Hey, Jeff, would you happen to know when the first Cessna 172 came out?
The first Cessna 172 was introduced in 1956. It's one of the most popular and widely produced aircraft in history, known for its reliability and ease of use, making it a favorite among flight schools and private pilots alike.
And what was that model of that Cessna called?
The model of the first Cessna 172 is simply called the Cessna 172 Skyhawk.
Well, there was a Serrano or Carano, something like that. Let's see.
It sounds like
West
you might be
wind
referring to the
3657.
Serrano or Carano
Climb and
winds,
maintain
which are
flight
not
level
related to our
300.
current location. These are types of winds known
Climb,
for their
maintain
unique effects
flight
in
level
different
300,
regions. If you've
West
got
wind
something else, feel
3657.
free to clarify.
West wind 3657. Contact Washington Center on 133.2.
133.2, West wind 3657. Good day.
So Jeff, what makes the Cessna 172 one of the best planes to train somebody that wants to become a pilot?
The Cessna 172 is one of the best planes for training new pilots because of its forgiving flight characteristics, reliability, and ease of handling. It's a stable and predictable aircraft, making it ideal for learning the basics of flying. Additionally, its high wing design provides excellent visibility, which is crucial for student pilots. The Cessna 172 has been a staple in flight training for decades, helping countless pilots earn their wings.
Like I said, if you guys have questions, just throw them in your chat, and I'll ask the my tour guide today. He's running double duty today. He's giving us our tours, but he's also helping me answer some questions. So we're going to check out, we're going to see if Sayintentions actually injects the GA traffic for us down at the other airport. I haven't tested that out. I've always tested it from the airport that I took off at. I gotta fix that. Where's my... Sorry guys, I need to mute that from you guys. No, I better not. I better kill that. Because that YouTube will not like that. I can usually send it to myself and not to the stream, but the way I had it set up today, it's a little bit of work, and I don't want to distract from this flight. We're getting there, guys. We're about 26 nautical miles to go. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. Also, let me know how the quality in the stream is. I'm always open to hear everybody's feedback so I can constantly improve things for this community. I want this community to be about aviation, anything flight sim related, everybody helping each other.
Attention viewers, this is your captain speaking. If you're enjoying the flight, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for flying with us today.
Guys, if you're curious about subscribing and you're on the fence, if you look at the post, so if you go to my main channel page on YouTube and click over on the tab that says post, I explain why subscribing to my channel.
Bonanza 50 November going up to 5,000.
Bonanza 50 November, climb and maintain 5,000.
Oh, it's nice over here. Look at that view on the horizon. That's kind of cool. Guys, let me know also in chat if you're interested in me showing off some plane spotting. There's some pieces of software that if I see enough interest, I'll go ahead and buy that. That way, it makes the view in of those planes much nicer. You guys are quiet today. So we're gonna fly up and then we're gonna bank left and then come down on final. I love the G1000. I've also been flying the CJ3, and that has the upgraded avionics suite from G1000 over to that one. Actually uses the CJ. The CJ3 uses the Garmin G3000 suite of avionics.
November Charlie Juliet 472, Shenandoah Valley Airport at your 12 o'clock, 12 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved.
About 3 miles
Radar
out,
services
you'll see
terminated.
Stadium
Squawk
at
VFR.
Field. This stadium is part of James Madison University.
Shenandoah Valley Airport is at my 12 o'clock, 12 miles. I'll change to advisory frequency and radar services are going to be terminated. I'll squawk VFR. See ya, November Charlie, July 472.
Cessna 4152, Potomac departure, radar contact. November Charlie Juliet 472, roger. Radar services terminated, squawk VFR. Frequency change approved.
So we go to here and we'll squawk VFR. So VFR is 1200. So we are on our own. Shenandoah Tower, are you there? November Charlie, July 472.
November Charlie Juliet 472, Charlottesville Albemarle Airport Tower. Enter left downwind for runway 3.
Negative. I'm actually going out to Shenandoah Airport, KSHD. So we'll just go
November
to
Charlie Juliet 472. Roger, understand you're heading to Shenandoah Airport. Safe flight.
See ya. I'm switching over to CTAF 122.95. Here we go. Let's check the weather, guys. Let's go to ATIS, which is 118425. Okay. Not hearing anything. It's not broadcasting today. Okay, back over to CTAF. There's a cool feature in this Sayintentions AI, folks, that you can actually just click on their client and it will actually change the frequency in the airplane by itself, or you can manually do it. I mean, however you guys want to do it. Again, if you have some questions about this Flight Sim 2024 or aviation in general, I'll try to answer it. If not, I can read that chat over to the Sayintentions AI.
1600 feet. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Quebec. Charlottesville Albemarle Airport, information, Quebec. 1853 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 3. Wind calm. Visibility 9er. Sky conditions, view at 1300 feet. Broken at 3500 feet. Solid overcast at 4900 feet. Temperature 22. Dew point 21. Altimeter 29903. Density altitude 1600 feet. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Quebec. Charlottesville Albemarle Airport, information, Quebec. 1853 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 3. Wind calm. Visibility 9er. Sky conditions, view at 130.
122.95. We're back on CTAF. All right, folks, let me check, make sure everything is good. The TOD is in about, let's see, FPL. TOD, we're coming in about 47 seconds. Final zone 235. This is bugged. Same 48 minutes to the TOD, which is not accurate. That's messed up on Microsoft. Yeah, I'm not going to pretend that this sim is perfect in any way, because it still needs work. But the worst is when the developers, you tell the developers, right, something's going on. They're like, no, it's not this, and they try to blame it on this. Well, some of that might be true, but other times there is problems. You know, a lot, it's just, I don't want to hear their attitude. Just work with me and say, there's a problem, we'll try to fix it, and we'll move on. Just don't sweep it under the rug like nothing happened. Because this guy will catch it. And my community will also catch it.
Attention viewers, this is your captain speaking. If you're enjoying the flight, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for flying with us today.
Greatly appreciate the likes and the subs today. Be a little bit on a cloudy, but I think we've got this. See where we're at. Well, the TOD did not work. Bad. Bad. We were supposed to start decreasing. We'll pull back on the throttle. We're going to come down, guys. Wow. That was a bug. Most of the time that TOD works in the vertical path. No, it's different airports. So like I said, hey Nate, thank you for stopping by. Great question. So yeah, so I was at Leesburg yesterday and it was there, but today I had to go to a different airport, and because it doesn't have a parking spot in the taxi tuner because there's no commercial flights or it's like a well-known airport, it won't be there. But I'm looking to see what happens when we land at Shenandoah today, because that's more of a popular airport. And now I need to change this because this was bad. There's a bug here. Okay, let's just flip it back around. Yeah, if we land here, because if you guys noticed, ooh, this is bad. Let's see, I'll fix this. Hopefully I can fix this. That was actually my fault. Oh, nice. Welcome, amateur hobbyists. That's cool. All right, let me focus on here because I'm having to fly this manually. I may have screwed it up. I think I screwed it up. No, I think we got it. Let's just stay this way. I see the runway. Wow, talking about me hand flying it. There was a bug today. The VNAV didn't kick in correctly. But that's okay. And I am very low. Look at the VAPI lights. Wow. Let's pull up a little bit. See if we can change it. There we go. One more. Come on. There we go. Now we're... There we go. Now we're too high. Pull back on the throttle. Yeah, I got this. Just kill power. Bring it down a little bit. All right, guys. I'm gonna try not to let you all down. I can't open the flaps yet until it passes 80. So we're gonna come down this way. Come on. Come on. Next stage of flaps. There we go. There we go. Guys, stick around because I'm gonna try to taxi tune. I'm gonna show you something. If this works. All right. So let's go ahead and let me see if ground's here. Let's go talk to the ramp. Let's see. Let me get my comms changed. Ramp, are you there? November Charlie Juliet 472.
Ground to flight deck, I am here.
Roger that. Can you turn on the taxi pathway lights for us so we can park? That's another feature you can do with Sayintentions. Let's
Ground
see
to flight deck, taxiway lights are on for you. Safe parking.
Maybe. I don't see them. Okay, this is where the taxi tuner comes in because Asobu and Microsoft don't know how to build runways or airports correctly for all airports. Let's just see. Let's see where I want to park. There's supposed to be some lights here. All right. There's no lights, but let me try something again. Ramp, can you throw on those taxi lights? Ramp November Charlie Juliet 472. Please turn on the taxi pathway lights. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't like that. So we are going to go to the left. Okay. Oh, cool. See, I like people that join my stream that actually have flown in the airports. Okay, so this is going to be a good test. Because like I said, if the planes are not there, I'm going to use a taxi tuner to pick some parking spots, because according to Sayintentions, if you pick up a couple parking spots, the AI will use that. So thank you for that, amateur. Appreciate it. When do you fly down to this airport? With that actual commercial flight comment, I think you might be flying a commercial plane down here. Maybe. Let's see, is it to my right here? Let's see, let me turn my map on. Nice. No, I fly my Piper, but I accidentally parked on the jet. Okay, that's all right. They forgive you. All right, so let me do this. Let's just pull this up, guys. So we want to go all the way down, I think. Not this first right. All right. Slow down a little bit. But yeah, let's see. I'm curious here at this airport. There was an air show at Leesburg today, so I was going to go, but I had some other, I had some contractors in my house this morning, so I couldn't really go. And then it was kind of raining. And I had to be shuttled over once I parked the car. So it was a little bit of an inconvenience, but I think we're seeing some planes here. Because I have all the traffic from the native Microsoft Flight Simulator turned off. So let's see what we got here. And I'm also using, what is it, FSL? The models to go with the traffic injector. That actually injects traffic pretty well. So if you don't want to use Sayintentions traffic injector, you can actually use that other service. You know, you just don't have the comms, but all right, let's go here. I'm going to turn off here. Okay, there's my Marshall, so let's just park here. Let's just see here. Okay, looks good there. Okay, we're gonna leave the engine running. I got just a little bit of fuel. I think we can do this. So, let me bring up my controller. And then let's go to the showcase. Oh, I found a trick, guys. I don't know if you knew this, but I noticed like lately my showcase drone camera, when I'm up a certain feet, it's really slow. But when I came down, it's much faster. But then I started playing around with all these different settings. If you change the zoom level back down to, you know, to the left and then back over, it actually fixes it. So I don't know if it's a bug or if it's just the way the drone camera works. Like if you have too much information, then it's going to be slower. Because when you're up higher, it's almost like there's too much data for it to capture. I don't know, thoughts from you guys? All right, so those are the cars. So we have a few planes here. Now what I'm gonna do, let's try this way first. Let me bring up the Sayintentions, and we're gonna come over here. We're gonna go to traffic, and GA density right now is 3. Let me crank that up to like 11. Hit OK. Let's wait a few seconds, maybe up to a minute, and see if it adds more planes. Yeah, see? It made it disappear. So let's see. Let's see if this works. I think it has to recalculate the stuff. So if you're not seeing out there we go. There we go. What the? Yep, that's exactly where you're parked. Who told you the Sayintentions AI? So yeah, folks, it does look like it's working. Oh, this is beautiful right here. What the heck? What kind of plane is this? Oh my God. What is that right there? What? I mean, look at that. Oh, are you talking in real life? Sounds like you're talking in real life now. Yeah, okay, okay. But yeah, so it does inject traffic. Let's see if one of these actually like take off. I'm gonna stay here just a little bit longer and see if the traffic actually, if they actually taxi, and then we can hear the comms. I probably want to switch to a different channel. Let's see. Let's see. Either departure or center. Hey, Amateur, since you've actually flown here in real life, does this airport actually have a manned tower? I would think it does. And the reason I'm asking is I don't see Sayintentions having a tower frequency right now. That's why I'm asking. Just CTAF. Okay. Got it. Okay, so that is correct then. So if I switch over to CTAF, I'll switch back into my plane so you guys can see it. Right now, Sayintentions is 123.0. So let me double click that. There we go. It automatically, I'm clicking over on the client to push it here, so I don't have to deal with the knobs. Let's just see if anybody takes off. I need to fix my shortcut here. Well, at least the drone speed didn't go back down. Sometimes you change that and it doesn't keep. That's kind of cool seeing this airplane right here. Yeah, so I think it does work. So yeah, so I'll be playing around more with this, and we'll just see how it improves. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, before when I was up like this high, it was very slow. I was like moving like really sluggish. All right, so let me get back in the plane and I will shut this puppy off. Let me move the wheel. We're gonna hit this off. Pull that out. pull this to the left, the fuel pumps to the left, turn off all the lights, kill my battery and avionics. Let's see. And that's going to be it. I'll jump out of the plane. And let's see. And there's my character. He can't wave bye-bye, but you guys can see him. And that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoy this flight. Like I said, thank you guys for the likes and the subs. And I'll catch you on the next video and the next stream. See ya. I might be on later back this evening for another stream. Enjoy the rest of your day. See ya.